Here. This will be on, clearly this is TikTok, but it's going to be on YouTube, just so you know. We're going to start off with just until people join here just real quick. We're just going to run through what's going on. Currently, the Dow is at its lowest point today. It's down 1.57%, 550 points down. Nasdaq's down 346 points, 2.5% down. 81 points down for the S&P, and I believe 10 of 11 sectors are down. I did want to bring your attention to a few things as more people join. First of all, we got the VIX spiking to 27. Never good. If it's over 21, that's a problem. If it gets to 23, 24, now we got a spike. Now we're at 27. We had some big spikes about 3-4 weeks ago that went to 28. Some of the higher ones will get into the 30s, but 27 is certainly a spike. So understand that. Also understand that Bloomberg, all they're talking about is, and I'm not kidding you, Ukraine. So there's some Canadian talk in there. We all know that the Canadian banks have had a little bit of a bank run. I don't know. A lot of that seems yesterday. I don't see a lot of that going forward right now, but that could be a continual problem. So let's get with the stocks with the highest short interest right now while people join. We got GTLB, 150% of that stock is short. PIK, 100%. LAW, ALTM, HCP is 66% short, which is CRTX, which used to be number one. It's now 44% of those shares are short. CRTX and Bird is also at 44%. BIRD. All right. Also wanted to bring to your attention when Warren Buffett has never purchased. Warren Buffett, I know, boomer. I think he's before the boomers were actually boomers, but he has never purchased a stock sub $10. He just did, right? NU. Let me tell you about NU real quick. NU is it just came, it went public literally about 3 months ago, okay? It's a financial bank based in Brazil, and yes, they do have a crypto component to them. So when you hear that on the news, but the bigger news is not that it's got a crypto component, right? The bigger news is that it's a sub $10 stock, and just today, it went to $10.19. So it's up today 12% because everybody knows Buffett got in, right? And that's the reason that it's up, not because there's some crypto behind it, right? That's the reason. It's the first sub $10 stock Buffett has ever bought. All right, so we've got that out of the way. Want to talk about a couple more things here. All right, so let's talk about what's going to go on tomorrow. All right, so we have a bloody day tomorrow. I think this thing gets bloodier. Okay, I think tomorrow may start green, but understand I believe the sell-off is coming. And here's why. No one wants to hold stocks over the weekend for 3 days. First of all, the Olympic Games are ending. Putin and Xi are friends, right? And so if Russia went to war this weekend, you can expect that the market's going to do some serious, like it could drop to 4 to 5%. Okay. If war breaks out, so Monday could be one of the bloodiest days we've ever seen on Wall Street, right? I'm not trying to get you all riled up. I'm just telling you that what could happen, all right? Now, they didn't say that on Bloomberg, but let's just read between the tea leaves here, right? Which is what we got to do in this world, right? No one is going to want to hold stock. So tomorrow, I think it's going to be a very, very red day, or watch the afternoon sell-off, and it will be a big one. That's what I believe. I am not trading. I'm out of the market I'm out of the market today. I've got 2 calls left. I sold a USL call, which is crude, call today. Made it a little bit. It's expiring tomorrow, so I didn't know. But then I started to think about it and thought, oh, this could get a lot worse, right? You got Blinken and whoever his counterpart in Russia are going to do a meeting, supposedly, right? Russia's saying that they've moved troops out and equipment out. Satellites say, no, they haven't. They move stuff in, right? And we know Putin. Look, I'm not going to apologize for Putin, but let me give you Putin's mindset really quick. Russian friend of mine explained this to me. Russians see Ukraine as Russians, right? They don't want to invade them. Putin, problem here is that Putin, I got something in my throat, guys, sorry. Putin does not want missiles on his border, just like the U.S. back in the 60s didn't want missiles in Cuba. Because you can have missiles and within seconds, they're hitting targets, right? Versus minutes that they could scramble defense systems or fighters to shoot them down, right? People need a few, or these, even though we are technology driven, you still need a few minutes to get the defenses in place, right? And fired up, right? So that's my point. So he doesn't want, and that's a big, Ukraine and Russia border is the biggest one besides China. So that's his point. He does not want missiles on his border. I can understand that. We didn't want missiles in Cuba, and we were about to invade. So I don't know how they're going to resolve this. This could actually press on. I did listen to Kathy Wood at ARC. Kathy Wood at ARC said that they thought the bottom was in on the, I believe she said the 14th. I could be wrong about that, but mid-January, she thought the bottom was in. I could be right. It might be the 27th. But anyway, point is that she thought the bottom was in, and then the Ukraine thing started to kick up. So that's a very, very interesting. Also note, if you weren't here before, the VIX is spiked to 27. Watch the VIX in the morning. If it continues to spike, again, anything above 21, options are going to be all over the place. And we're at 27. Now, we've gone to 30 this year a couple times, right? But usually those are spikes and they come back down the next day. This is different. It's been 25, 26, now 27. So I think like 2 weeks ago, it was like 28. So understand that. All right, let's get to what we came here to do. Understand, NU to me is this could be a call, and I like it. I like where it was. I like it above 10.15, and it's right there right now. That's NU. That's the stock that Buffett bought. Again, first stock he's ever bought below $10. That's a big freaking deal. Crypto, bad day. A lot of these are down 16, 8, 10%. Sorry, for the week. Let me look at the day. A lot of these are down 8 and 10% on the day. So understand, they're going to have to get back where they are now. They're going to have to go 20%, 15% to get back to where they were today. So if you're looking for a buy, things are on sale, but you got to watch the level in Bitcoin. 41K is the level, and we were right there. Let me get to my coin market. Let's see where we're at. We're at 41.1. 41,000, I'm telling you guys, it goes to 41. There is some support like 34-ish, right? But it could easily go to 29. Just letting you know, I'm just letting you know, I don't think it will do that. The most bullish thing that it ever did was go above 41. We got to what, 44, right there at that next resistance level, that 44.5, 44.7. So, and Ethereum just broke under 2,900. We need to maintain 2,900. That's Ethereum. All right. What do you guys want to see? I'm gonna roll back up here a little bit. Yes, yeah. I just did Bitcoin. Sorry about the Arco. What's up with Arco? ARCO. Arco Dorados restaurants. Go long, baby. Stay long. I mean, it was at an all-time high yesterday. So it's at 696. That's a good stock. It's good. What kind of volume we got? Volume is a little light, though. Now, that's another thing that we're seeing in the markets, too, guys, is that volumes are extremely lower than what people thought they would be today, right? And a lot of stocks are being swung to the bad value side still too. But this is a great stock, guys. ARCO, good stock. It did this, and since November, it's just done that. Great stock. It's had literally since the mid January, it's had 2 red candles. That's it. 2 red candles. Yes. Stay along and bangers, baby. Bangers. Nice. Nice. All right. What else we got? All right. So Bitcoin, 41K, 44.5, 53. 53 is a key level in Bitcoin. Going the other way, I believe it's either 34 or 36, right, is a key level. But the big one is 29. If we don't hold 29, watch out. That could get real bloody real quick. Finish. Okay. I don't accept political analysis from guys with damaged. Yeah, so anybody, so that's a good point, right? Anybody that thinks they know what's going to happen, you can't, especially with the Fed and the FOMO-C, like, you just can't believe them. People have opinions, but if somebody says, no, this is what's going to happen, no. Nobody's going to tell you, I don't know what's going to happen. I do believe what I just told you about tomorrow is that I don't see traders, I don't see institutions holding, especially tech stocks. Tech stocks being beaten right now. So my point is, they're not going to hold over a 3-day weekend. They're just not. So I think tomorrow could get bloody. Yeah, let's look at Tesla. Somebody's suing Musk. Yeah, so it's at 877. It's down 5 today. Again, the key level there, which has just gone sideways. All of February, it's gone sideways, sitting right on it. 900 is the key level there. It needs to go above that. You need to have some follow through. You need to have 2 nice green daily candles above 900, and we have just not seen that at all. And now the 20-day is sitting right there at that 901. So 900, I'd like to see some follow through. I think you can take some bigger bites in, but 1150, I think. Yeah, 11. Hang on a second. 1150 is what I've said. Well, let's just call it 1100. 1100 is the key level where you could go big. RBLX, little Roblox. Yeah. So did you hear about the story? So hackers have been stealing from little kids in Roblox. So they had a miss yesterday. They're up slightly today. What do you do here? I bet you'll see the CEO or a C-level executive come out and they're going to buy this dip. Promise you. This thing was on a good trajectory, and then the big earnings miss, and that's bad. So, I mean, it's got to reattain 70. It's at 53.91 today, 53.91, and it's got to get above 70 before I'm even going to mess with it. Man, it got above it every day, but it just could not finish 2 green daily candles above that. So there you go. Talked about crypto, a little Nvidia action. How bad is it getting hammered today? 7. Damn, that is not good. So 230 is the level. You're still above it. It's at 245. It looks to be kind of going sideways right around that 20-day, which is right at the 244, 245 level. This pattern is actually coming into a wedge shape. The underlying pattern is down. Typically, when it comes into a wedge shape, which is not there yet, but give it a week, maybe 10 days, it's going to be a wedge. It's going to break down, probably, right? Because when it comes into a wedge shape, right, understand, typically that pattern means that it's going to break the way of the underlying trend, and that's going to be down, right? Because literally in December, this was a $335 stock at $245 now. So there you go. Moderna, look, I can't be a fan. They have lied, and the CEO has made off with $400 million off of COVID. Like, I don't mind people making money. In fact, I like people who make a lot of money. But to make that much off of that many people dying, not cool. 147 it's literally following the 20-day down. It keeps bumping. So as the 20-day starts to drop, it just keeps bumping off of that, going lower. Understand, I see a base based out about 3 days ago. Yeah. Based at 137, it's at 147 now. That's not a stock. Again, that's a stressful stock. It's doing this, right? Why do you want to stress yourself out? Find stocks that are doing this, right? Now, there's not going to be a lot of those, but those are the ones you want to be in, the ones that have the relative strength. That's the ones you want to get into. Again, relative strength in this one, the relative strength index in this one is 30-35. I don't see anything good. I would have to see it. It needs to reattain 177, and then the key level there is going to be, it's right here. And it's pretty clear, 215-ish. 215-ish is where I'd like to see that. That's Moderna. That's mRNA. NU is the one that Buffett bought again. Not because it was crypto, right? Because he's not getting into crypto. You heard what Charlie Munger said. He said that crypto was a venereal disease. That's funny as shit. But anyway, point being is that he didn't buy for the crypto. But that is the first stock. It's a financial stock, which is a good sector right now. One of two, energy, financials, right? So he buys that. I bet he took $1 billion position. So, but it's the first stock, sub $10 stock that he's bought ever. So that's fairly big news. The COVID mandates are going away now because you know why? Because they're looking at the poll numbers and they knew they were going to probably get beat. Now the Dems are like, let's just stop it from being a slaughter, right? That's kind of where it's at. There's a really good YouTube channel, guys, and I think it's #1 on the political. And again, I don't want to get political here, but listen to Breaking Points. They go both sides. They give it to the Dems. They give it to the Republicans, right? They call them all out. They're calling out Biden. They're calling out Cruz. They're calling out Bernie. They're calling out Crenshaw. You know what I mean? So Breaking Point's really, really good. Down the middle. I saw them on. I found them from Rogan, watching him. He had them on, and clearly he likes them, right? So they're down the middle. In fact, they actually criticized Rogan a little bit, but they also took a side too, right? So because they don't like a lot of his guests, which a lot of people don't. I Scout 2%. Oh, what's up? Maddox on deck. Let me see something really. I don't think the market's going to crash. I'm just telling you, a 5% down could be easily late tomorrow or Monday. So I think you prepare for the worst, hope for the best, right? That's what we do in this. All right, GRTX. GRTX is up, and then I'm going to get into Matic, and we'll rock and roll. GRTX. Is GRTX a Great American Tank? That's the biotech. So just going sideways right now, waiting on news, right? Biotech is the #1, and if you've been on my lives before, you've heard this before, right? Again, every stock is catalyst driven. Biotech is 10x that, right? It is so catalyst driven. It's FDA, FDUFA, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 trials, and they've got multiple drugs, and so it doesn't just go in sideways. So it's not the worst right now. It's got its relative strength is 44. I'd like to see it. It needs to move. So it's sitting right on support and resistance, which is really weird. But yeah. So I'd like to see it get above. So it's at 245. I like to see it get above 510. Above 510, it's going to move real quick to about that 7-ish mark, right? But again, you got that's almost a 2x, 100% up. So there you go. All right, I said Matic's up next. It's Matic, one of my favorites. Don't get me wrong, but I like. It's just not holding relative strength. Although I am wrong about that. It is holding relative strength. It needs to be above the May highs. It's not there, but what So rule of thumb is you are holding a very good crypto or stock if they're above their February, March, or May highs of last year, right? Maddox May high was 250. Yeah, man, I think you stay long. In fact, I did not realize the 12-month trailing was like, oh yeah, that's I didn't realize that. I was thinking that it had dumped some, but I guess I was looking at the month or the 3 month as well. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, stay long. You are good above $1.52, and we're at $6.69. So smash it all day, baby, all day. Let's go. Riot. Okay, so Riot, Mara, Hive, MicroStrategy, they're all going to be the same, right? So again, it's 10% down today, just like Bitcoin is. Go figure. Again, it needs to so right where it was has created. I'd like to say it's 1767 right now. It's about to bounce up off of the support of the 20-day. I'd like to see it above 22. Above 22, I think you can go long, and I've got a line here back in from December at 25. 22, nibble, 25, bangers. There you go. That is Riot, CENN. Little, is this the automobile manufacturer? All right, so this is consumer sector. All right. Man, you must know something more. You know something in the stock that I don't. So you're in the subreddits, you're in the Discords. I have no idea this stock is not one. It's a stressful stock to me. I would not be in this stock. But unless you know something, and I'm betting that you do, it's $1.29, riding the 20-day all the way down to the depths of hell. So I can't get long in this stock. Again, just look at the chart. You know something. You have a catalyst incoming. Again, this is CENN, guys. At $5, I'm just looking. That's where I nibble, and then I get long at 8. But the relative strength's been under 30 since mid-December, right? So it's not a good stock unless you know something. So there you go. A little SoFi action. We did this yesterday too. It's not the worst stock. It's going sideways, bouncing off a lower trend line as support. Yeah, S&P is now down 2%. Damn. 12.26 is what SoFi is at now. It's got to get above this. I hadn't drawn a line here, but this is it. It needs to get above, and this will get you above the 20-day and the 50-day, 1380-ish. 1380-ish is where I'd like to see you get above that. At that point, I think you could probably start to nibble and then take some larger bites around that 1770-ish mark. Again, though, you're at 12.26. You're not too far away. So, congratulations. Upstart it is. UPST. Is this the one that? Yeah. So this one that just blasted off. So it's down to 138. I think you can nibble here, but I'd really like to see it above. Oh yeah. So it needs to be above one. All right. I'm gonna give you a 169, 170 is where you can really go bangers on that bad boy. Again, it did this. It's done the button hook, and now it's come up. It's having a bad day today. It's down 6, but. It's above the 50, which a lot of these stocks aren't above the 50s. So, but 169 is where I get long, and about there. Let me see. So, yeah, and the 200 days at 180.84. So watch out for it too. So there you go. Appreciate it. XCH. All right, look at that one. XCH it is. XCH. Do you want? Let me see if I can get there's a tether. Let me get. Is there a USD on it? Yeah. All right. So, bro, what's up with this? This thing is just basing out. So I've got. All right. So you must know something in this crypto that I do. I do not. XCH. Right. Yep. I know nothing about it. Relative strength's falling, but it's still above 40, it's at 36, sorry. The technicals say strong sell. You got to know, so it's at 73 right now. I couldn't even nibble till 130. I mean, I take it back. You might could try to nibble at 105, but the key level is at 129, 130 level in XCH. There you go. That's against Tether. Volume today is actually a little bit lower than it's been. In fact, the volume has fallen since November 22nd. So just continues to fall, and that's why the crypto continues to fall. So there you go, man. XCG or XCH. My bad. All right, what is up? Roblox is going to move. Hey, I don't disagree. All right, BRCC. Hang on a second. BRCC, big time. It's up. Nice. The IO stock. How do you feel about the IO stock? What is that one? Well, I don't feel real good about it. So I'm looking at it's the Ion Geophysical Corporation, if that's the right one, right? So it based out late January at 40 cents or at 51. It hadn't moved much. It had a big down day going back to late January as well. And that's where you got to get back. You got to get back up to 99. Let's call it a buck. I mean, it's 98 cents, bucket, $1-ish, right? Again, you probably know something here, right? Because it's just going sideways at 50 cents. That's what it's doing. It's up today 1%, so congratulations. And this has been a $2.70 stock. So it's down massively, right? And a true penny stock. One of the things you might watch out for in IO is a lot of insiders have been selling, and that's why the stock continues to go down. Volume is, the average is 1.6 million today, 200,000. Bad. Very bad. All right, there you go. BRCC is up, and then we'll do some crypto. I think somebody wanted to see some crypto. Yeah, BRC is nice. Not a lot of information here. I think, is this was this a SPAC? I'm guessing. So announced here in November, pumps, comes back down. Not sure who they acquired. Let's see. I don't have the news underneath it. Is it even saying it? Says it's a coffee company. So, maybe we'll win a SPAC. Anyway, goes public. It looks like around 10 pumps to 22. Now we're 1875. I mean, not a lot of data to work with, but if I'm in BRCC, if I'm seeing this, I'm staying long, right? I don't know, depending on when you got in, right? But I'm guessing that you got in. You might have got in like at 10 or 12. So congrats to you. It's up 18% today. So there you go. Just not a lot to work. Cosmos it is. Little ATOM. Let me see what, what? I'm going to do that one on trading view here. Give me a sec. All right. ATOM. We need to go USD. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? Let me normalize this some. All right. Space it out. So you're not too far off. It's at 27. I like 32. 32. Bangers, baby, all day. Loving it. 32 is the level. 32.9. So 33-ish. There you go. Cosmos is showing some good. Let me see if did it pump back here? No. So it came out in April of last year. Of 2020. So all right, there you go. Yes. Cosmos, stay long. I think you can nibble here. Definitely a freaking hold. I'd probably be chewing some here. 27, 34, I'm long. I don't know what that is. M Texas, what's up, bro? RBLX, but H bar XRP. All right, let's do it. H bar it is. H bar, give me USD. Got it right here. All right, so it's at what, 23 cents today. Let me normalize. All right, so 23 cents, like it's not, you're not too far off here. I'd like to see it well above it, but 20, I like to see it 27 cents. It's at 23. 27 is where I'd probably start playing with it a little more. But where I really like it is 34. 34 cents. That's H bar, XRP. XRP, we're going to go USD on the FTX. Let me look at, normalize this and see how far back. All right, so here we go. Where you jump out at is 52 cents. You're at 77 right now, and it's not a bad level, actually. I think you could be a little bit long here. I'd like to see it above that. I mean, 91, 92, but really above the dollar. And I think you can start to really start chewing off some bigger bits above a dollar. Again, the technicals say it's a neutral. So it's not a sell, it's not a buy, it's a hold for them. But for me, I think you can nibble here. It seems to be going at least sideways and not the wrong way, at least. And if you're an XRP elitist or the XRP army, then you're probably buying some here. So again, not financial advice. None of this is. Appreciate you, man. League of Absolute Blood. That's cool. Didn't even know about that one. Roblox did that one. Live video. Thank you. CVS. So I like CVS long. I don't know why you wouldn't. If you looked at the chart, it's had a bad last week. So it geeked out at February 8th, and it was at an all-time high above, like, what was that, 112? It's at 102 right now. I think I'm staying long. Understand where your support is. It's at 102. 100 it's really 101, but 100 is where I might take some profits. In fact, I might be taking profits now, knowing what I know about tomorrow, right? And just the uncertainty in the market, the chop in the market is big. So if you just join me, here's what I think happens tomorrow. The Olympic Games are ending. I believe they end tomorrow or on Saturday. No institution wants to take 3-day risk. We have a holiday on Monday, and institutions are not going to want to take a 3-day risk in knowing what's going on in Ukraine. Like, it could break out at any time, right? So I think that if you don't see it red in the morning, you really need to watch for a big sell-off. 4 to 5% maybe tomorrow, right? And you might want to watch for that afternoon sell-off, right? I think people may get what they can get. But if you're talking about stocks, and it's been on Bloomberg, Ukraine all day long, and everybody's got opinions. But I will tell you this, that nobody really knows. But if I'm Putin, I don't want missiles on my border, just like we didn't want missiles in Cuba close to Florida back in the 60s. Kind of the same deal, right? So as far as CVS goes, again, 100 is where I would probably jump out, because at that point it's going to fall to 9 crypto. I understand that's the narrative that us crypto guys, bros, want to spin. He bought it because, one, it's a financial, and two, though, what's significant about it is that first stock that he bought, sub $10 stock. So they see some real growth there, real growth in NU. And don't think I won't be placing a long-term call on NU, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. Appreciate you guys. I'm going back up really quickly. We did CVS. What do you think of OKE? What is OKE? I'm a little confused. No, yeah, not bad. I've got, so it's at 62, 660 right now. I've got literally 56 is like base support. You're well away from that. And the all-time high is trending kind of down. It's at 66, you're at 62. Man, I think you can kind of bite here a little bit. At 64, I go real long though. bangers at 64. I really do. That's not a bad stock at all. Again, energy stock. So congratulations. Again, that just seems like, guys, the energy stocks that I'm playing, MRO, DVN, CVX, right? I like the only biotech I really like is ABBV, right? You might look at MOO. That's nothing. Commodities are doing really well now too. So again, look at those. MOO will give you exposure. FCX, I'm not promoting that one or saying that that's a good one, but that if you want a copper play, FCX is your copper play. Buy the NVIDIA dip. Buy the NVIDIA dip. I think it's a 5-year play. Easily a 5-year play, right? I don't think we run out of chips or I don't think we catch up to the chips for 5 years, right? Too much gaming, too much metaverse, too much crypto, right? Intel just came out with a crypto chip, mining chip, 1,000x, not 100x, 1,000x faster than the Bitmain Ant miner that everybody else has. So there'll be a big rush for that. Intel may be a better short-term play. We'll start seeing the numbers there once that miner goes public. So just to let you know, NVIDIA real quick at 245. You got to jump out at what did I have before? 230 is the level you got to jump out at where I get long again in NVIDIA. 285-ish, 285. So you're at 245 now. I think you can nibble here. Don't get me wrong. 270 is not the worst place to get long. So there you go. Sorry about the phone calls, guys. All right, what else is up? What Russian press conference? Hang on. What Russian press conference for the real news? Yeah. It's funny because he literally said, "I'm pulling people off," and we see satellite photos, which they've actually shown on Bloomberg like 5 times. Like there's troops moving in, much less equipment moving in. Shopify. Oh yeah, little shop. God, man, what is going on with the stock? This thing should be competing with Amazon. All right, so you down 11% today. You're basically basing out 659. It broke a major lower trend line today. That is not good. 659. Man, I'm gonna be real. I mean, it really needs to even start to nibble. I need to see 810. And then to really try to go long at 1050. That's a long way away, man. But again, we were just there the 1st of February. That stock's gone a long way down. Again, the faster it falls, the faster it can move up though too. But man, what is going on there? There's no insider selling. It beat expectations. The forward-looking statements though is what got them. And today, 11 down. Damn. What is Kathy Wood looking like today? What is ARK looking like? What's her ARK, right, guys? Damn, she's down 6. Wow. All right, Twitter it is. What's up, Twitter? Twitter on the Twitter. I heard some boomers talking the other day. Have you seen the Twitter? I'm like, okay, like the Facebook, the Instagram. All right, so 35.49 today, down 2, so slightly. Well, that's down big for this one. It's going sideways. It's basically riding that up and down on the 20-day all the way down, right? So it needs to even. All right, so there is some maybe 41. Let's call it 42. That gets you above the 50-day as well. So 42 is where I'd probably start to nibble. Where I get long is at 50. But that was that about 40% up. So no, sorry. That's like a No, it's like a 60% up. Sorry. There you go. I'm going the wrong way. Snap it is. A little snap. Hadn't looked at Snap in a while. Snap's not doing bad. Now it's down today. I like where it's sitting. So it's sitting right on major resistance. So it's at 39.35. At that 42 level is where which has been riding for a couple days. It's literally bouncing off. Which funny, what's right there is the 50-day. So I'd like to see it break 44. I think you can nibble there. And then the key level is right here. 50-50. $50.50 ish. Again, it's not a pencil line, guys. It's a marker line, right? So understand that's how stocks move. It's not just some pencil line. And then I've got, if you really want to go long and go bangers on it, it's 70, but that's a long way away. That's like 100% away. So, all right, what are we at? Quant, little QNT. Look, I know there's some guys on TikTok that love the quant. I am not one of those, but I don't hold quant. I have nothing against it though. It's just that it hadn't been out long. It hadn't shown me much, and it's just it pumped back in September. It's just gone down ever since. That's why it did have a little bit of an upswing. So understand, you want to jump out at 89. You're at 120. Where would I even try to get long here? Looking back. 150, I think you can nibble, and then where I get real long, it's clear. At well, you're not gonna like this one, 205. So again, let me do this again for you. I think that there it is. I take back the 150, 160. Man, it's just 160, 165. It's a 120. I know that sucks. It was just there like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. No. 2 weeks ago. So you're not too far. The technicals say a strong sell though, just because it's oscillating down. But it's had some pretty big volume moves going back to 2 weeks ago when it tried to pump some. So, but it's definitely in a downward, from a daily perspective, a downward trend, and it's not stopping itself. It's trying. But it hadn't done yet. The relative strength did peak at 60, and now it's down to 40 again. So watch out for quant. Again, not one that I'd be playing right now. SPY it is. SPY was at 455 is the key level in SPY. Yeah. So the key level again at that 455 level, it needs to get above that. You're at 438 right now. Man, that's just let's talk when it gets above 455 again, 455-ish, right? And we'd like to see some follow through. 2 daily candles, green candles above the 455. We're at 438. We're not too far from that. We were just there last week, so that's what you call some serious chop. SOPA, what do you got? Yeah, would SPY get to Would it get to 435? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the next resistance that I see, or big resistance, let's just say that big resistance. I mean, you could say that there's some resistance at 435.90, but the bigger resistance is at 430. So yes, can it get there? Absolutely. I'd be 436. It can definitely get to. So there you go. Hopefully that's not a put that you got coming up tomorrow. So watch yourself there. Yes, thank you for the follows. Please do give me a follow, guys. I appreciate it. VET update. Yeah, let's do a little VET. What is a little V chain action? Put it in. Find some. We're going USD Bitfinex. Woo! This thing has moved a lot. All right, let me normalize here. All right, so here we go. So understand it's so it's 0.055. 0.044 is where I'd probably jump out. But you're at a good inflection point here. In fact, you're underneath it right now. I wouldn't even nibble in the stock until I started to at least see some momentum. I like to see 0.102. So let's just call it 10 cents, right? Let's call it that, and then long it. It's pretty clear there. 15, 10. It's pretty simple. You're at 5. You need to get a 10, then 15. Pretty interesting. So there you go. Not a bad crypto. I don't know much about it. I do hold some, but it's not a bag. So there you go. Did we do SOPA? I'm sorry, man. I think I called it out, then didn't actually do it. SOPA just woo. What's going on? All right. So first of all, it's tech, right? Which is good, but tech's getting beaten down. This one's gotten beaten down. You know more about this stock than me. This thing's at 326. It came. Was this a SPAC? I'm not sure what this was. It went public, it looks like. It's 77. It's $3.26. So you tell me, that's like very stressful. It keeps going. It's done this, like literally. And now it's just doing straight. It's just going flat. So you know something more than me. There's got to be an upcoming catalyst or you wouldn't be asking about it. There's only a 10 million share float, so it can easily be pumped by retail. So easily at any time, but it hadn't been except going back to late December twice. So there you go. Do you personally day trade? I do options. I don't day trade anymore. I like to call it intraday trading. I don't. I do swings occasionally, but I like the calls now more than anything else. I did do a put like a month ago, but it's mostly calls. Like I like things that are working, things that are doing this. You got to keep up with all the information, and it's just like if he keeps doing this, it's within 5% of an all-time high. It's probably going to continue to be an all-time highs beget all-time highs. There you go. Appreciate it. No, but I used to day trade 5 years ago. Now I'm in more. Well, Engine Doge, what's up with the XRP? Loving the XRP today. Doge it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be as bad as we think, but it's not going to be pretty. So Doge is up. Doge it is. We'll do it on USD on Coinbase. So since June, it's just gone down. Well, since the big pump. So all right, you're at 0.1. This is Doge now. So you're at 14 cents, right? I think the nibble point is at 17. You might can get a little bit like some teaspoons, and then it's clear. There it is. 19 cents. Let's just call it 20-ish. 20-ish cents. Then come back and talk to me. It's got to reclaim that. That's a big level there. Big level. If you can reclaim that, watch out. It has not reclaimed that since November. It's done it twice, but those are just wicks. It didn't finish the day there. I get it. Crypto trades 24/7. I get it, but they still have daily wicks. Just to let you know. All right. Well, we also say the engine coin. Yeah. Is it E? It's ENJ, right? Coinbase. Here we go. How far back? All right. Let me normalize. All right. So not in the worst place right here. So you're $1.75. Understand if it goes below $1.20-ish, I'd probably be getting scared. This is clear where you get long. Very clear. Not gonna like it. It's a pretty good move, but it was just there like a week ago. 220. Yeah, I like that at 220. I'm not saying go bangers there, but that's a good level, and the next level is probably going to be right at 286, 220, 286. And that's pretty clearly defined too. Just so you know. So very nice, guys. Awesome. Appreciate you guys being here, man. This is a good time of day. A little Peloton. What is going on with the Peloton, man? Did y'all see the meme of Walmart had their own bike? So it was so funny. Peloton. Why am I not finding it? Why is Peloton not pulling up for some? It's Peloton, right? Yeah, there it is. All right. So it based out at, what did we get to? Late February, 22.65. You're at 30.46, down another 5%. like the last 5 days, it's been down. Damn, after it went up so well. So yeah, it needs to reattain that 39. Let's call it 40ish level. It needs to reattain that. Where I'd probably get real long at 59ish. 59ish, I get real long, and then it will absolutely, by that time, it will run to 80 pretty quickly. There's a big gap in there that's got to fill. I bet it fills that within days, well, weeks, if not days, right? But it's got to get way up there. I mean, that's a lot to get back up to. So probably won't see that for a while. And again, that's a 100% move, a 2x, right, from where it's at. So there you go. Sorry, man. Oh, the Shiba Inu. Let's go with it. Again, not pretty. No crypto is today. And Shiba looks a lot like Quant. I'm going to be real honest with you. Shiba looks a lot like Quant. I'm sure there's a lot of altcoins that look like this, right? So, all right, understand where you jump out at. 402. It's at 402.012. You're at 288 right now. We're like, you might can nibble at 0.00035, and then where I get long, I think you can really start to go bigger here. 0.000396 ish. So there you go. It's how I play. Again, Shiba and Doge, I played different than anything else, right? So those to me are asymmetric trades. Asymmetric trades means it's going to go to the moon. Let's hope it does that. Or it's going to zero. So I only risk only money that I can afford to lose. That's it. I played Doge the same way in 2016, 2017 with $300. Turned out 4 years later, 5 figures. So not too bad. So there you go. Did Peloton, little TQQQ? What are you? Is that the 3X? No, it's QQQ. This has got to be like the 3X, right? Either way, let me tell you where you're at. You're at 52. Wow, dude, that thing is so beaten down. Damn. It's got a lot of overhead supply going back to mid-January. A lot. Man, it's sitting right on serious support. 5170-ish is what I've got. It's at 5231 right now. I don't know if I'm messing with this until it's back above 60, which is not too far away. And then I'm probably not getting real long until 69. I'm just telling you the way I see it. 69-ish. At that point, you're probably above the 50-day too. So that makes a lot of sense for me. I forget what TQQ is. If you're long 3X on the Qs, right? So you let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. Do you like it? Oh yeah, so it is triple. I didn't read the whole thing. Yes. Do I like it? Yeah, but you can go SQQQ, and I believe that's a 3X short too. 3X short. So tomorrow, that might be a really good play, guys. SQQQ. That might be a really good play tomorrow. And maybe it's one that even if pre-market's green, you put that on, and throughout the day, I bet the market rolls over and sells off at some point, and it may sell off big. In fact, pre-market, it may be bloody. It really might be. I just don't see institutions, which again, they may try to fake you out at the beginning tomorrow, and this goes for crypto. By the way, correlation as of Tuesday was 0.90. Wasn't 1-to-1 yet, but 0.90 is pretty, and we've seen it today, right? 0.90 is very, very much correlated to the markets. So understand that. So, and it just keeps going lower. We just had a big, is it 3? It's about to be 3. Yeah, we just had a big sell-off in a 15-day candle. So so S&P, here's where I kind of would probably jump back in all stocks, right? Right here. 4,500 in the S&P is where we need to be. 4,500. We're at 4381. We got a lot of work to do, right? But we were there literally like 4 days ago. That's how far that we've come down. It's down 93 points a day, 2%. So, all right, CRK it is. What's up with the CRK? By the way, I had a hell of a call today. Let me look at just a second. All right, CRK it is, a little Comstock energy play. It seems to be going sideways, right? I like the sector. Understand where you jump out at is 692, 690-ish. It's at 770, but it's up 5% today. Nice. I like it. I think it needs to reattain. This is not real. It's not exactly clear. I would say 884, and then I think you can go bangers at that point. Hang on. That is not real clear on the daily. I'd say it's right there, though. Yeah, 890-ish. Again, there's a downtrend, but you should be past that once it gets to that point. You're at 771. You were just there 1st of February, so not too far off, right? So we just ended the day. Wow. Bad, bloody day. Bro, we ended with a 15-minute candle that was one of the worst, probably the third worst candle of the day. Sell off. Golly, that's crazy. All right. How can you make fast money? Well, if you're trying to make fast money, the kind of things that I started doing in crypto, if you've never done all my lives work, is passive income. A lot of risk, a lot of rug pulls. So, but here's what's been working for me. Strong nodes have been working for me. What else? Titano has been working for me. Those are my two strongest ones. Thor hadn't been that one long, so really can't tell you much about that one. Comb, I got in that one today, so I'll tell you more about it. What else I could get into? I thought I had written it down today, but I didn't. It's probably on my spreadsheet here, though. Also got star nodes, 750. So make it back in 10 days. See if, but again, make it back. I'll be in that for about a month, maybe two, and then I'm out. Any of these could be rug pulls, so not financial advice. And one that I do like a lot is yield nodes. That one seems to be a little bit more legit. Been around a little bit longer-ish, if you would. So there you go. All right. Somebody asked about opinion of Fisker. So silver or gold, not me, but if the markets continue to markets down 4 to 5% tomorrow, gold will hit 2,000 easily. So all right, Fisker's up. Is it FSK? Just to do it? No, it's not. Sorry, is that right? No, Fisker is FSR. Sorry. Here we go. Based on at 1012, you're at 1276. You're headed up. Not a bad day today, actually. You're just down 1%. So it is literally sitting on, oh man, right there. 1272 is where I nibble. It's at 1276. I'd like to see some follow through. So it's here. It's broken through. I need to see 2 daily candles above that. The wick went all the way to 1378. That's nice. It's very, very nice. So wanted to tell you guys really quick. So where would I get long? So sorry. Where I get long in Fisker, I get long at. I mean, you start to nibble, at that 13 mark, just like we were talking about. But where I get longer, it's pretty clear. It's fairly clear. 1590, 16ish, and then let's talk then. So the big call last night, I called Boeing. It was down like 1 or 2, not good. But my USX call, let's check it out because it went to, because I know what it went to. Let's see what it finished the day. USX was the call, 18 up. That's why you follow the insiders, guys. So let me tell you why I called it. One is it had 2 directors and the CFO, right? They didn't buy huge, right? One bought 110, one bought $100,000, and one bought 36. It was the size of buys they bought. The 36,000 buy was an 84% larger position. The $110,000 buy was a 38% larger position. So that was a pretty easy call. USX up 18 a day. So if you think I'm lying, check back my last TikTok that I made. There you go. BBIO, what's up? What is up with the BBIO today? Bridge Farm. Oh, God, it's just spacing out, bro. You know something about this stock that I don't. Through Reddit, subreddit, whatever, Insider, Atlas, whoever it is, you know something that I don't know here, because I simply wouldn't be in the stock. I will help you out here. I wouldn't get in the stock until it's 17-ish, 1730-ish, really. That would be a 100% up. It's got a $97 million 97 million share float. That's not easily pushed, but it is pushable. So somebody must know something. BBIO, that's not one that I would be in unless you know something like an FDA, FDUFA date, phase 1 did well, phase 3 did well, whatever it is. HYG puts? It's up. The bonds? Yeah, well, people are starting to run the bonds. So you had a bad day yesterday if you're in that, but the 3 days, 4 days before that's good. Yeah, that's not a bad play. It's not a bad play, especially if the yield curve inverts, which it kind of did on the 20-year yesterday. That's not the worst call. That's not the worst call. It's down today too. So if you're doing puts, it's on high yield corporate bonds. I'm not gonna say it's a safe play, but it's safer. Talked about gold. We talked about Fisker. We talked about BBIO. We talked about anyone else see that red and yellow flashlight on the device? Yeah, it's right here beside me. You mean this one? Check this out. What's up? What's up? Oh, Lord. Me at the gym now. Just kidding. Who's this guy talking to? Yeah, I talk to myself a lot. Penny stocks. I don't really do a lot. Penny stocks. Penny stocks are, especially, they're usually biotechs. Not usually, but a lot are. And they could be pushed. They could be, like, we all know the market's manipulated, right? So that could be even manipulated more. Insiders manipulate a lot in penny stocks. I just don't. When I first started, that's exactly what I played, just because they were so cheap. But you learn real quick that you get burned. So, what's up with sand? The sandbox. One of my favorite plays. So, top 3 metaverses that I see right now. Number 3, voxels, crypto voxels is what's called. I like the sandbox, and I like the Decentraland. JP Morgan just put the Onyx Lounge in Decentraland. So here we go. Let's do a little sand coming at you. We are looking for USD in the sandbox. We'll go off of FDX. It's not bad. It's really not. It's got, I mean, it's relative to the other cryptos. I like it. You're at 378 right now. I like it at, I think you can get long. Like mid-February, 1st of February, we're just here. I like it above 480-ish. 480-ish, okay? Sandbox has had more land sales than Decentraland has. So, or at least 4 more revenue. Let's just say that, right? So, also wanted to bring this back to you guys. So ConocoPhillips is getting into the Bitcoin mining. They're flaring. They're putting flaring. They're flaring. So when you drill a hole in the ground to get crude, right? What comes up first? Water. What comes up next? Natural gas. What comes up next? Finally, crude, right? And they typically all mix, right? So when you're drilling an oil well that's just made for oil, crude, right? gas gets up. So instead of releasing that into the air, they do it safely, and it's called flaring. Well, flaring, they can actually capture that because it's natural gas. And if there's miners on site by an 18-wheeler truck, and you can fit about, from what I understand, 120 to 80 S9s in there, right? You can fit those in, and they can mine on site. They can't transmission or pipe the natural gas. It's got to be on site. So it's pretty interesting. I know a lot of that's going on in Texas. There's a Bitcoin mining council here. It's pretty cool. So watch ConocoPhillips, watch them flip the script there. So, and also one that's not doing well, Chainlink now, they just reduced their transaction fees by 60%. So watch out for Chainlink as well. Hedge funds are doing their job. They are right now for sure, because they're short, baby. A lot of them are all short. We did Sand. Do you have a Discord? So I've got Telegram. I don't promote. I think I've got like 600 people in there. I just post charts, right? I'm not posting, this is what I'm doing, buy here, sell there. I'm not doing that. But I am posting stocks, cryptos, things that I make. Like I made a crypto YouTube today. It's probably going to get like, 50 views, but it's what I do. Like it. So, yeah, it's called, you'll see it in my profile, but definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. So I put these back on there. I put more crypto on there and my shorts. So XRP's got to get above a buck. It's got to get above a buck. It's got to be above $1-ish. And then I think that we can start to munch on that quite a bit. But again, it's got to reattain that. It's what, 80 something, maybe even 90. In fact, I'll give you what, you want the XRP? I thought I had it written down here, and I've got Luna, Avalanche, and BNB, Cardano, Polkadot. I don't have XRP. Yeah, I do. 73 is the support, 84 is the resistance, and let's see what it's at now. XRP is at 77. So there you go. It's XRP. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys, I'm going to have to take off here pretty quick. I'll do a few more, and they're at Tesla tomorrow at 750. Man, I hate to bet against Tesla, just because I love Musk. 900 is the key level. It just keeps continually going on that. 750 tomorrow. I think it would stop at 765 before then. I really do. I don't think it goes to 750 because there's something right here. Yeah, it's 760. Here, I've got 765, 760, then falling to 720. I don't see a 750 in there. So watch yourself on that put if that's what you're doing, because I don't see the resistance there. And believe me, 95% of the time it goes to the resistance or the 20-day or the 50-day or the 200-day for support or the trend lines. 95% of the time. Just book it. All right. What chat is this guy looking at? Yeah, I do my own thing. You want somebody to, tend to your needs? Go somewhere else, brother. I don't need you. In fact, I don't see him live on YouTube. I'm not live right now. I put this. So basically on a replay, what you can do is now I think that this is like 2 weeks ago. You can now download the replay, and I pump that back up on YouTube. So there you go. What's up, Lou? All right, guys. If that's it, I got to run. I appreciate you guys being here today. I try to go about it. So I'm literally here every trading day from 2 o'clock, 2:30 Central Times when I kind of start. And sometimes I go 1 hour, sometimes I go 2. Just whatever I feel like, or if I've got to do something. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you being here. Please give me a follow. Please subscribe to my YouTube and watch your 6 go hard in the paint. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.